Cub reporter Allison Gill of Motor. She wrote in Daily Beans with some breaking Supreme Court news for us. Yes.
Supreme Court has denied Kelly Ward's opposition to having her phone records sent to the January 6th committee. But what's really interesting is that Thomas and Alito would have allowed her to block those phone records from going over.
Yeah.
And why that's interesting to me is that Ginny Thomas we've known for a while, in communications with Arizona lawmakers.
Yeah.
Including Kelly Ward.
Yeah.
So that he even has anything to do with that case at all is absolutely stunning.
Allison, by the way, happy indictment season. Election season's over. I think you speculated, I saw on Twitter that, I don't know where you think we're at, but you were saying you think that the runoff, they're going to wait till the runoff is over for any action from the DOJ. But what are you feeling like in terms of J6 or espionage, or which might come first?
Well, I've been saying for a long time now that the J6 stuff would probably come in the spring of next year. And the reason I gamed it out that way was because that was the timeline for Watergate and the Watergate indictments. That would be right around April next year. Plus, you would have that full year and a half to get the trial over and done with before the election. And then with the documents case, I think probably I was going to say end of December or maybe January was kind of what I was gaming out based on everything that needs to still be done. But they did just bring in that prosecutor, that trial guy, that classified documents trial expert prosecutor. So
you're just going to kill another of my dreams. So not tomorrow at the announcement, the presidential announcement, not?
If they weren't going to do anything 60 days leading up to the election, I'm pretty sure they would include the runoff in that election.
Yeah, that's sad. Somebody challenged us. They said, would you, on Twitter, as a show, they asked us, would you rather go with indicted Trump or third-party Trump? And Travis said,
dream big. Think big.
We can have both.
All of them.
We can have both.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can have both.
Yeah, indicted, jailed, third-party Trump. Why not?
I had another dream this weekend that Merrick Garland would announce that Donald Trump was a target of an investigation right before Trump's announcement tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that way he would have to go off the cuff, and the speech that they wrote was no longer good. Because, Donald is really good off the cuff. Really good. Really good.
I feel like it's popcorn day tomorrow either way. Don't you?
Yeah, it's going to be. But like I said, announcing that he's a target of an investigation would be an overt investigatory step, and I just don't think that's going to happen anytime between now and December 8th or so.
I have some dreams still.
Fine. Kill all our dreams, Allison Gill. Fine. Okay.
I think you're right, but I still have dreams.
We do need a realist.
Oh, yeah, I'm not invalidating your dreams.
Lindsey Graham, Lindsey Graham, was this Friday went on record that if Adam Laxalt lost to Catherine Cortez Masto, it's fraud. Right, and then Trump obviously jumped in on that as well. Allison, don't you feel the exhaustion even from the right, and people just going, "Oh, are you really kidding me?" Like all these, how many screeds has? Oh, is this morning's statement from the office of the 45th? Okay. I assume everyone's watching Arizona as the great Kari Lake's easy election win is slowly yet systematically being drained away from her and from the American people. It's very sad thing to watch. Mail-in ballots, long election counts, many-day elections, machines that very few people understand, massive counting centers and more are an American disaster. Our elections have become an unreliable joke. The whole world is watching. Okay, was it, who are we saying, Republican that said Crenshaw said behind closed doors, none of them believe the big lie. It just, and this act is just, I feel it wearing thin on literally everybody, including Republicans at this point.
Yeah, it truly is, which is why, why I believe that if, God forbid, we don't hold the House, and I still think there's a chance that we will.
Yeah.
But if we don't, it's kind of, like they're just going to tear each other apart and wreck their whole party. And so, I'm all for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be even more Lord of the Flies over there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And everyone is, and if they keep that up and they keep up like these dumb investigations they want to do on Hunter Biden's laptop, like please, by all means, make yourself more annoying and hateable for 2024 because that's what America. Just read the room.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
America just told you they're tired of that.
As any
you know?
comedian can tell you, read the room. Also, big bag of rats, we were saying within the Trump family itself. Stephanie Grisham, Trump's former whatever she was, said
Communications director?
she said it does not surprise me. He is privately angry with Melania, but Melania doesn't care. I can tell you right now, she doesn't get involved. She knows who she is. She doesn't really care, other than the bad headlines about her. Oh my God! So she was not happy with her press coverage following the 2022 midterms because remember, I guess Oz was her idea or something. Whatever. Fight. Big bag of rats. And two of the people familiar with Trump's mood say he's also been on the outs with his wife. That's weird because they generally seem so happy and warm with each other. That's weird.
Yeah.
They say that she got the brunt of his ire after Dr. Oz's loss. They say Jared and Ivanka are out, right? They're not going to be part of this tomorrow. Don Jr., because he has nothing else to do but coke, I guess is excited
Allegedly.
about it. Right.
And did you guys see Vanky,
Right.
cropped Kimberly Guilfoyle
Yes.
out of the wedding?
Yes.
Yes.
Because she was wearing all black. It was just weird, right?
She was in mourning.
She had
Yes.
the puffiest sleeves I've seen since Napoleon Dynamite.
Is Tiffany going to keep her last name, or is she going to ditch it?
We
I would get
speculated.
married just to change it.
I know.
I think she's going to take Romney's name, Ronald McDaniel's
That's
name,
not
just to
news.
piss her dad off.
It's not news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just laying there.
It was cue the rats again. Yes, there's a whole story about this, Allison. Trump's own family divided about former president's expected run. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Who's going to be there? Nope. I mean, just Cokie and Gummy?
Cokie and Gummy for sure.
Cokie and Gummy show for sure. It is a prospect not everyone in the family is excited about. This is Mediaite reporting. The president's been in a foul mood lately. Do you get exponentially happier the more stories you hear about how mad he is? Mm-hmm. I do.
Yep, I do.
Describing him as cranky over midterm losses. Ooh, cranky.
Colicky.
Jason Miller confirmed he intends to announce he is running for president tomorrow. But Jason Miller, I believe, is someone that's also advised him not to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not enough popcorn for tomorrow. Okay. But Trump posted an apology to Melania on Trump's social, but the damage was already done. How could this marriage that strong not survive this? And apparently everyone steers clear of the former president when he's in a bad mood, including his wife. So that's going to be a happy occasion tomorrow, isn't it?
Fun.
I'm surprised they're even still married. Like, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
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 I thought for sure she'd peace out right after the election, after her contract was satisfied.
Peace out.
But that and what this is going to do, what this announcement is going to do, Democrats are very excited about this because of what it's going to do to Georgia.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Hello, Jack in Connecticut. You're on with Allison Gill. Hello, Jack.
Jack's not there,
Jack
man.
going once. He's not there, man. Richard in Chicago. Hello, Richard.
Uh-oh.
Could be my phone system. Do you think it is?
It's yeah.
Okay. Let's try one more. Nancy in Virginia, you're on with Allison.
That's the phone system.
Yeah.
Reboot
okay.
it.
And scene.
Reboot
yeah.
it.
Allison, we're gonna reboot and be back. Give me 9. One real quick before we break. Speaker Pelosi yesterday. Speaker Pelosi.
Do you believe you can get either a permanent or a very large extension of the debt limit during the lame duck session?
Well, I think it would be very important for us to do so. I think it's important to note that what the Republicans have said is they're going to use the vote on the debt limit as leverage to cut Medicare and Social Security. I think the public should know that. It is a difference of opinion, and I think the public should know who's on their side on all of this.
I have to say, it is tempting because you're right. They are going to make a mess of things, as they already do, which I guess makes a better case for 2024. But we still have to endure, right? Just Jim Jordan and God knows who else, Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene on committees and these useless investigations. I mean, go ahead.
Fortunately, with the debt ceiling, we still have our Congress in place. We still have our majority in place.
Yeah.
With the debt ceiling. But yeah, no, it's going to be.
And the courts. The courts, too, because the Senate confirmed court appointments.
Yeah. One last one, Speaker Pelosi.
In the face of all this news, we see that Donald Trump is planning to announce for president again on Tuesday. Is that good news for Democrats?
I don't go into any discussion of his plans. I mean, I think it's bad news for the country, let's put it that way, because this is a person who has undermined the integrity of our elections, has not honored his oath of office, who has encouraged people, strange kinds of people, to run for office, who do not share the values of our democracy. They've said it very clearly in their statement. So he has not been a force for good. So I don't think his candidacy is a force for good for our country. But that's up to the Republicans to decide.
You know, no one believes he belongs under the prison more than me, Allison, but third-party Trump fills me with so much happiness that I just can't. He would do something like that, wouldn't he? He would burn that party to the ground.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm with Travis. We can have both.
Yeah.
Have it all.
Yeah.
Dream big.
Yeah. It's buffet. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ow.